Have you ever calculated the actual cost for each meal that you have planned for the week? I never have and didn't realize it. So that's why I'm making this video today. Hopefully this will inspire you to take a closer look and maybe help you find new ways to save money on your family's grocery budget. Most of us are aware of our total weekly grocery expenditures, but that may not be what we're actually spending on meals for the week for our family. Like a lot of people who are into the Three Rivers Pantry Challenge in January and February, I have been eating from my freezers and pantry. I'm planning to go through March, maybe even a little further. But when we eat from what we have on hand and just supplement with grocery runs, it can kind of obscure what we're actually spending to feed our families each week. So today I'm sharing my meal plan for the week, the cost of each meal, and the total I spent for those ingredients, no matter how long I've had them on hand. So I'm back in my kitchen, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sheri. Just to give you an idea of what I'm up to over here, I'm a recent empty nester, and because of that, I typically meal prep on the weekend and then I don't cook during the week. So let me show you what I've got. To kick things off, I'm hitting Aldi and Sprouts to pick up some produce and dairy, and then I'll get to work on making my meal plan. I typically start meal planning by deciding what proteins. Most of us have go-to recipes that we meals that we know our families enjoy, that fit with our budgets and schedules, and that's what I'm doing here. These aren't budget meals per se. Trust me, I am going to be eating very well all week. But the reason why I'm able to do so is because of saving money through frugal shopping strategies. I managed to save quite a bit on most of the items in these dishes this week, which I'll show you later when we go over the cost of the meals. I've calculated the net expense for each of the ingredients based on the net that I spent at the time I purchased the items. After BOGOs, coupons, Ibotta, etc. I like to keep things simple for breakfast, and my go-to is a yogurt and granola bowl. I got a great deal on the yogurts thanks to what I call a trifecta deal. That's a BOGO sale with coupons and Ibotta rebates. Okay, confession time. I have a huge sweet tooth, you guys, which I really like to indulge with my morning coffee on the weekends. So I made a keto-friendly version of the Starbucks Cranberry Bliss bars. These are going to double as dessert as well as breakfast on the weekends. Of course, I could have kept the cost down if I had made these with regular flour, but I think at 32 cents a bar bars in the recipe, this was the way to go. For the work week lunches, I wanted to make salads that would hold up well, but I didn't want to eat the same thing all week. So I'm making two different salads based on clearance items that I snagged. First up, a Southwest chicken salad. I snagged that chicken for 75% off at Aldi because it was short dated. I needed to cook that ASAP, so I threw it on a sheet pan along with a butternut squash from my pantry for the other salad. That chicken was about 1.6 pounds. So it will stretch across 6 to 7 salads during the week. I'm also adding half a can of rinsed black beans, some quinoa, mixed peppers from the clearance, a little kale, a squeeze of lime. Then I'll give it a toss, and I'll add the dressing at work to keep it fresher longer. And for the other salad, I made my typical fall salad because I've got 2 butternut squashes that need to be used up, and that's one of the main. I'll be using kale from my garden along with some of the chicken and the butternut squash. And this salad holds up so well all week, you guys. And look at that, only $2.23 a serving in spite of all of those ingredients, and it easily costs $17 in a restaurant. For the majority of my dinners, I decided to go with another round of pasta carbonara, along with some Cajun shrimp that was in danger of freezer burning. I made this carbonara for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and I love it. It will definitely be on a regular rotation in my house. And the shrimp was kind of a treat. I don't eat it very often. I'm not sure why, because it's so healthy. And if you get it for, $7 for a pound and you eat 5 or 6 pieces per meal, that stretches pretty well. And at $1.47 a serving, why not? For dinner the other 2 nights, I'm keeping it simple with some roasted salmon and Brussels sprouts. I got the salmon on a trifecta deal before the holidays, and the Brussels sprouts for 99 cents last week at Sprouts. And at $2.16 a meal, you can't go wrong with that. So thanks to finding some great deals on various ingredients and putting in the kitchen time, I'll be eating very well this week for under $35 and under $5 a day, you guys. That's less than half of what it would have cost if I hadn't put in the time and effort into finding the clearance deals. And it's $25 under the lowest weekly amount that the USDA guidelines show for a single woman. And I'm going to call that better living on a budget. If you're interested in learning more about how I bargain hunt for groceries, check out one of these videos. And if you've never used the Ibotta rebate app before, check out this how-to video. And be sure and use my discount code so you'll get $5 back the first time you use it. I hope you found this video helpful, maybe a little inspiring, maybe even a little entertaining. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one.